And that is, what do kids need to know from their parents as they're going through or thereafter in the divorce?
Sure. Right. And there's several things that they need to know. And some of these are age appropriate. And there's probably people surrounding you, some professionals that can help you, navigate through this. But they need to know, number one, they're not alone. I mean, they're not alone in what's going on with their family. There's hundreds of thousands of kids, and and maybe there's a handful of kids that they know that are going through this. So getting them together with those other kids that have experienced the same thing will be helpful. That's basically the magic, or that's the value of support groups, that people are going through similar experiences. So they're not alone. The other thing is, it's not their fault. That's one thing that as a parent you really need to communicate strongly to your kids. I know sometimes we get frustrated with our children, and we communicate to them that there's actually some things that they're doing and we're frustrated with them. And so then as you go through this divorce, sometimes kids will take away from that, well, I did something wrong. I didn't clean my room. I didn't get good grades. I wanted some things that were too expensive, and I put pressure on my parents, and I didn't behave, and it's my fault that my parents are splitting up. Well, you need to verbally tell them, it is not your fault. You didn't do anything to cause this. Your mom and your dad are the ones that have made this decision. It's not your fault. And probably the next thing parents need to tell them is, it's okay to feel. A lot of times, we've grown up in a generation in the 50s and the 60s where it wasn't comfortable talking about our feelings, and there's many dysfunctional families out there that won't allow their children to talk about their feelings. And so as you're going through this experience, it's very important to allow your kids to feel the feelings that they're feeling, even if they're not pretty. And so allowing your kids, giving them permission to feel whatever they're feeling and communicate that. Obviously there's some boundaries there where they can't they can't talk bad about you as a parent, so there's definitely some boundaries there, but allowing them to feel those feelings and giving them permission is good.
Thank you, Gary. Appreciate it.